I can handle like the brain, I can handle like the organs, I don't care, but the nose hairs, those eyelashes, that would really freak me out.
Hi, I'm Stephanie. Oh, hi, I'm Stephanie.
Hi, I'm David.
I'm Caleb.
I'm Lily, and we're medical students.
Then we're gonna play a game of Never Have I Ever.
Okay, let's do it.
Never have I ever gotten a really bad grade on something in med school.
Ooh. Easy.
But medical school is pass-fail.
It is pass-fail, and that is the beauty of it.
Mine was an OSCE.
Oh,
so it's
God.
like a clinical skills assessment type of thing. And I didn't really prepare for mine because we had like a written exam the day before or the day after or something.
For me, it was a cardiopulm exam, and I just barely passed that course, but I passed it.
Never have I ever pulled an all-nighter.
And if you have more than one in a row,
No, you can't do more than one in a row. I have pulled all-nighters.
Oh, you have? I thought you were like the type that always sleeps at like 9 p.m.
Yes,
and like
and I
wakes
don't
up.
function the next day.
I don't believe in all-nighters. I will go to bed at like 10:30 every night.
Wow, that's
I will
really
just
good.
tap out, dude. I just can't.
Would you rather suffer like 20% every day and have that last a week, or like 90% in one day? And like I made my choice, and I regret it every time, but I do it.
Every time we have like a final, I'm just like not sleeping that night.
Never have I ever gone out drinking with friends after we all thought we failed an important exam.
Every exam.
Yes.
You know, it's either to celebrate or to cope.
Yeah, every year
Yeah.
there's a Vegas trip that
Yeah,
happens after
yeah.
the first big exam.
And then you all get your grades when you're in Vegas. It's the perfect time. Either celebrating
most people
or-
are happy, and
Yeah.
some aren't.
Or even if it's not after a final, you know, just a random weekend.
Never have I ever messed up when learning or trying to do something. Taking blood.
Yeah.
See.
Yes.
Oh, God.
And that's what learning is about.
First, we were practicing intubation, which is basically, you know, putting a tube in someone's mouth so they can breathe if they can't breathe on their own. And it was mannequins, obviously, but the very first thing the doctor said was, don't go like this or else you're gonna break their teeth. And I immediately
And some of the really embarrassing ones are when you're in the hospital and you're working with actual doctors. You don't know anything when you're going in as a new medical student. The doctor that I was with showed me a scan of a patient. It was pretty severe, and I didn't know at the time. And all I said was just like, "Is this bad?" And then everyone in the room laughed at me, and I was just like, "Woo!"
Mine was actually taking blood, so it's a pretty
Really?
relevant question, yeah.
never have I ever fallen asleep in class.
Wow, that's impressive.
Dude, the sleep that you get in class is the best sleep because it's like the guilty sleep. The good part about medical school now is that there's a lot of classes that are podcasted.
So now you can fall asleep at home
Yeah.
while watching the
Yeah.
video.
64 students, they'll know.
Yeah, that's true. I started just not going to class and just watching it at home.
And sometimes when you have trouble sleeping, you can put like a podcast
know,
on,
they should
and
make
it's
it
it's like white noise that helps you fall asleep.
Never have I ever thought about dropping out of med school. Are
I guess
professors
we-
watching?
We need to delineate between seriously dropping out or joking about
Yeah.
dropping out.
Yeah, easy one.
Easy, easiest question.
In the dark hours.
But totally a coping mechanism. Yeah, it's like, that sucked. Maybe I should drop out.
Like every time we have a final, I'm like, it's like all
Yeah.
this studying, so much work.
Sometimes when I'm just like studying like late into the night, I just think like I could be like going into finance, making all this
You
money.
could have a job.
Yeah, I could have a real job, be a real adult, but now I'm just studying 15 hours a day in my room, shut up. Like I haven't seen the like light of the day.
It's just like, how much do you really need to know about the human body? Apparently a lot. Never have I ever felt squeamish when working with corpses.
Yes.
Yeah.
So our first time in an anatomy lab, we worked with cadavers, and it was like my first time seeing them. So I was
Wait,
kind of like
I
weirded
changed
out.
my mind. We have a half of a head, so just a head cut in half,
yeah.
and you can still see his nose hairs.
Oh my gosh.
And the nose, like, I can handle like the brain, I can handle like the organs, I don't care, but the nose hairs,
Yeah.
and his eyelashes, that would really freak me out.
They basically sit you down in a room and they're like, this is what you'll see for the first time. We'll have the faces covered so that, you know, it seems a little bit less, you know, real-ish.
Nothing can really like prepare you. Like you've looked in the textbooks and you've seen videos and things, but it's not the same as like putting your hands on a body.
Never have I ever taken a test hungover.
No, I'm doing my all-nighters before, so.
Yeah, it's basically hungover.
Yeah.
Each exam is worth so much that you can't like risk it.
Yeah, I don't actually drink alcohol, so it would be impossible for me to be hungover.
Never have I ever befriended a professor. Yeah, some of them are really cool.
Yeah, definitely.
See, our class is super small. We only have like 64 students in our class, so everyone, it'd be weird if you didn't become friends with your professor, I think.
Yeah, we kind of have a big program. It's like 180 kids, so I don't really know anybody super well.
Yeah, I mean, if
people.
they've made the choice to stay at an academic institution and be a professor, oftentimes they're really invested in the students.
I mean, we're just students, we're just human beings, learning about other human beings.
Not robot studying all day.
Oh God, that stopped week 2.
Everyone in medical school has like a different way of studying and preparing for exams. Students will get really stressed out because they're looking at their friends. They're like, oh my gosh, like they're studying it this way and I'm like not doing this way. But you should just do the way that works for you. Like pulling my all-nighters has been working so far, and I don't think I could do it the way that David does it, but David is successful in the way he does. So I think just trusting in what you know is good for you.
You do you.
Yeah.
You do you.